What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Lead From Here podcast. I got the collar on, so today it's going to be a real serious topic. Not really. I mean, all the topics here are serious if you want to be a serious leader, and I'm a very serious person. No, I'm just being a jerk. Today on the Lead From Here podcast, we're going to talk about innovation. More specifically, balancing innovation and progress, because innovation is a very interesting situation. It's a very interesting topic because it's a buzzword that's thrown around a lot. Like, you need to innovate, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's very important. And it is extremely important for your company to stay effective, to stay relevant, to continue to grow, to continue to find success and close customers and make sales and make money. It is important for you to innovate. It's important for you to drive with a mind for innovation. And if you're not doing that, you are stagnating. Like, there's no sitting still. Like, you're either growing or you're dying. And the only way to grow is to innovate. So as you kind of look at innovation, it's easy to kind of fall into the trap of, well, we're innovating and innovation takes time. It absolutely does. You know, it's not something that happens overnight, and it's not something that, especially if you're trying to tackle a really big picture item, it's not something that happens fast all the time. But it's important for you as a leader to understand, one, what you're innovating, what you're doing, and two, it's important that you're challenging your team to set deadlines. And if they're going to miss deadlines, understand why. And you're always constantly checking what's working, what's not working. Are we making progress? Are we getting to somewhere where we can actually make this usable or testable, or, finding ways to put it in practice to see if it's working. Because you can go, innovation is interesting. You can go for months and months and months and build this thing out and put it in front of customers, and they go, oh, what is this? I don't want this. This is ridiculous. This is not helpful to me at all. I would never pay for this. And if you add it to your product, I'm not going to use it. That's the worst place to be. So anything you can do to kind of build those guardrails to get it in front of the customer early, even if it's mock-ups, there's all kinds of UI design tools that will allow you to kind of step through it like it would be an app or a website or whatever you do at your company. It allows you to kind of show the customer, this is what we're doing. So if you're not innovating, you're dying. If you're innovating effectively, you can also be wasting a lot of money and put your company in a really bad situation. So it's really important that you as a leader stay on top of those things. Ultimately, it's your job to make sure that the project is moving forward, that it is a viable product or a viable addition to a product offering. And it's important for you to give whoever's doing the innovation agency to make decisions, keep things moving forward. But it's also on you to make sure that you're challenging assumptions, timelines, readiness, early and often. So as soon as you start this project, this is not something where you're like, I'm going to let this person go away for a month and just see what they come back with. It's, hey, we're starting this project, we're going to do weekly check-ins and see how things are going. And the goal is to get to readiness. Anytime you're innovating, the goal is to get to readiness as fast as possible so you can get it in front of somebody and try. So if they're not driving towards that, it's time to evaluate how to set goals to make sure that they are, or pull in a different person or multiple people if it's a bigger project. So this is a topic that is very important as a leader, because if you're not innovating, you're dying. But it's also very important as a leader to make sure that it is, there is some structure around it, because it's easy for innovation to not be structured. We can definitely talk more about this. I'm sure we'll talk about innovation more, but this is a good start. If you guys want to hear more, or you have some very specific questions about innovation, throw them to me at jason@leadfromhere.co or any social media channel. Appreciate your time. Take care, everybody.